Kill her. Kill her. Why isn't she dead? Oh my God. She is the type of person I just can't stand seeing in a movie. So, to back it up, yesterday was my mom's birthday. So, I went to go see Jurassic Park World thing, Rebirth with her. Okay? I went to go see that with my mom. She luckily stayed awake this time. So, that's good. Money not wasted. But why is there always one of these characters? The ones that you're wondering why they haven't died yet. Her name is, what's her name? Her name is Teresa. Okay. The first time that we see her, she's on the boat with her dad and her sister Isabella. And they are going, I guess, across I don't know. They're going from someplace to someplace. Okay. And she has her boyfriend on the boat with them. And he is just the laziest so-and-so ever, right? So the boat ends up being capsized because of dinosaur. And now they're kind of stranded. So the other boat with the mercenaries comes. Yeah, I'm not telling you the whole movie. I'm telling you why I hate her. Just FYI. So there are spoilers, but you're probably not going to care. So they come and they pick these people up out of the kindness of their hearts, okay? Because they went out of their way to save them. And this heifer, the first instance I really thought I don't like her was this part. She was in the ship, they had saved them, and then they start talking about the stuff that they need to do. And I don't even remember what she said, but she said something real slick. And I said, get the fuck off my ship. Get off of my ship. Like, I was in the theater. I don't even talk during movies. But that was my response. Get the fuck off my ship. Because what do you mean? Like, I just saved you and you want to talk out the side of your neck? What? Fine. So then the family, they really don't want to be involved with anything that the mercenaries are doing. Understandable. But they start saying, hey, just, let us off at a port and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, ain't nobody going to stop what they're doing to accommodate you. They already went out of their way to save you. Like, sit down, shut up, and let them do what they're doing. So the boat gets attacked by the same thing that attacked the smaller boat, right? And she's fighting with this guy over calling for help. And he tells her, hey, we really got to take care of this ourselves. We can't really call for help, which would tell me as a normal person, oh, they're doing something probably illegal that they're not supposed to be doing. And so he doesn't want to call for help. And I would put the thing back and maybe wait until he wasn't around to call for help. No, she got a fight with him about it. The boat pitches and she ends up on the side of the boat. And he sees her slide down to the side of the boat, but he doesn't make a move to help her. I was saying, what you need to do is go and kick her to make sure she falls off the side. But he didn't do that. Instead, he just watches her fall off the side of the boat. Now listen, she slipped off the side. If it was me, she would have been doing a backwards belly flop off the side of this boat, okay? Because the way I would have kicked her in her head so fucking fast to get her off this boat, you are a troublemaker. And it's very clear. And so things happen, people die, and she tells her dad that this guy tried to kill her. No, he didn't. He just made no effort to save you. That is not the same thing as trying to kill you. And I was like, ooh, I can't stand a liar. In her head, maybe that is trying to kill her, but y'all was just struggling and stuff. And you are very ungrateful for them even going to save you. Like, clearly you're going to be an issue. I don't blame them. Like I said, I would have booped her so freaking fast into that water. But he is not me. Time goes on and they see a boat. She is chosen to go over there because her dad's foot is broken or whatever, she has chosen to go over there and take a look and see if that boat is salvageable, that they can maybe use to get to the village that they think is on this island. She goes in. She sees that she's screwed and that they can't use that boat. But she sees a raft. Before she goes in, she sees that there is a Tyrannosaurus Rex sleeping outside of this thing. She pulls the raft outside and is pulling it across the deck, across where a sleeping Tyrannosaurus is. And instead of maybe just pushing it into the water or leaving it on the, what do you call that thing? I just said it, a dock. Leaving it on the dock until maybe the Tyrannosaurus wakes up and goes away, and hiding or something. Instead of doing these things that a common sense person would do, she opens the raft. It's so loud and it wakes up the T-Rex. Oh my God. So then she pushes the raft into the river. Why do they get in this raft and try to paddle away as if they're going to be faster than this T-Rex? And the T-Rex at first, it sees them. It's not even really like after them like that. It's just curious. It's like, what the fuck is this? So, it kind of follows them and then it starts fucking with them. It gets under the water and it flips over this raft. And now there's this whole scene, and maybe Dora the Explorer is, dead. Maybe she's not. Her name is Isabella. My sister calls her Dora the Explorer because she always seems to be, finding shit. But like none of this would have happened. First of all, this child is now afraid of the ocean. Clearly, because of what happened to the boat, the original boat. And now she's going to be afraid of rivers because of this T-Rex flipping this raft that you inflated. Had you not inflated this raft, this T-Rex would not be awake. It was the stupidest thing. And I'm like, why isn't she dead yet? Why isn't she dead? It's just a constant thing with her. And the crazy thing is, as she gets less likable, her lazy ass boyfriend gets more likable. Because her boyfriend, when his name is Xavier, when Teresa goes over the side of the ship and they notice that, she's in the water with these things, he immediately goes to try to save her. He dives into the water, into certain death to try to get to her and save her. And I was like, you know what? Redeemed yourself. You're lazy as shit, but you clearly love her. And then when they roll down like this steep hill, he's the one who catches Isabella. And I was like, this is very interesting. And it was very instinctive. And he scrambled to get up to catch not Teresa, but Isabella, the baby. He just got more and more likable. Yeah, he takes some getting used to, like Teresa said. But those two things, just those two actions, totally redeemed him in my eyes. He didn't do anything incredibly stupid. He didn't do anything to put them really at risk. No, but this bitch here. Listen, I was saying to my sister, this is why I do not, or I cannot watch like action movies with early 20s women in it or late teens women in it, because the way they write them is so fucking stupid. And it just has me rooting for the killer every time. Because I wanted her dead. I was hoping that she would die. The whole family lives. Spoiler warning. Everybody lives. Xavier lives. The little girl lives. Teresa lives. That whole family lives. A lot of the mercenaries die, though. And then at the end of the movie, Scarlett Johansson's character whatever the fuck her name is. Scarlett Johansson's character is the head of the mercenaries. And the whole reason that her and the rest of these mercenaries are on this trip is to get a blood sample from 3 very large dinosaurs. The sciencey guy, the paleontologist, I guess is what he is, asked her, what if we did not give this to evil corporation and instead, outsourced it to the world? Scarlett Johansson is getting $10 million to do this. Her people, by this point, by the end of the movie, 1, 2, 3 of her people have died. In addition to the middleman, is what I should call him. He's the middleman between them and whatever the corporation is. And so she decides that after having gone through all of this, they're going to open source, I guess, whatever genetic information in order to help people who have cardiovascular issues. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's, money that could now be going to you. I guess that maybe they have to open source it now, since now they don't know how to get in contact with the middleman's people, right? But me, myself, because I am maybe not that great of a person, I be counting 1, 2, 3. That's 3 paychecks that now I get to split with me and Kincaid over here, and maybe paleontologist guy. That's like I would be saying, okay, give us their share, and we'll just support their families. Plus, the money from a middleman, he must have been getting paid quite a lot more than she was. Give me his too. We survived. We got the information. Give us his share of the money. Instead, they're going to open source this genetic information to the world. Okay, I guess. But myself, don't trust multi-billion-dollar companies that are willing to send mercenaries on a death mission and pay them tens of millions of dollars to get this information. I don't trust those people not to come after me for open sourcing this. Instead, I will give it to them and get my money and keep going. But then again, who's to say that they won't kill you anyway, just to tie up loose ends? Very, very dangerous when you're doing illegal stuff. You can never trust anybody not to try to off you. But anyway, my whole point is that I wanted her dead. And she should have died. And I hate characters like that. Next time, kill her. Make a sequel where she dies in the beginning, and I'll sit through the whole thing. Fingers crossed.